What's up, guys? Alpha G here, back with another video. Before we get into the content of these women, please hit the like button because that's the only way YouTube is going to push my videos out. Now that we got all of that good stuff out the way, let's move into the first clip.
Men are the problem.
As usual, it's always a man's fault. But let me guess, it's going to be some patriarchy bullshit.
Every single woman I know has a vision for the future, knows what they want out of life. You ask a woman where she sees herself in 10 years, she has an idea.
Yeah, okay. So these women got it all figured out. All of these women just got it figured out, and men just don't. But it's kind of crazy that women are the ones that are suffering later in their lives, but men not. See, that's when you dislike people so much till you just don't make any sense. But we know what that woman will be doing between year 1 to year 10. She's going to be racking up her body count, giving it to Pookie, Ray Ray, Nook Nook, all of them, and giving them babies. And then by year 10, she's going to find the Lord. She's going to have dating profiles stating that she know what she wants. She's not going to accept anything less. You know, the same old bullshit. Looking for a guy, the cleanup man, that's going to take and provide for her and her little crumb snatchers. That's what it's going to be. Facts.
Men, on the other hand, ask a man where he sees himself in 10 years. He doesn't know. Ask him if he wants a relationship. He doesn't know. Ask him if he sees himself having kids. He doesn't know. And I know people are going to be like, that's a lifestyle. Not everyone has to want kids. Oh, I'm not talking about men who say, I don't want to get married or have kids. I'm talking about the men who, I don't know, maybe. 35 years old. Figure it out. What do you want? You live in your brain 24/7 and you don't even know what you want? Newsflash. Going out 4 nights a week, binge drinking, is shallow and empty and meaningless. It's not a life. It can be a phase in your life. We're talking about 40-year-old men who've just done that for the past 2 decades. Get it together.
I'm not going to even lie to you. I find these videos to be very cringe when women are putting on makeup and eating while recording these videos. I just never understood these women that dislike men so much stay talking about men. That's weird. Why are you talking about people that you don't like at all? We're living rent free in your head. That just doesn't make any sense. Who hurt you? Is that what they tell us? Who hurt you? And to be quite honest with you, everything that she said about men, it's almost a reversal. It's women that don't know what they want. It's women that bullshit throughout their whole life. Just look at countless number of videos of women getting on TikTok and all these social media platforms crying about where all the good men at. Meanwhile, they gave the best years of their lives to Pookie, Ray Ray, Tyrone, Nook Nook, and Junebug, and all of them motherfuckers like that. But hey, this is just a woman that has hit the wall. She's mad. And hey, it is what it is. You didn't plan right for your life.
So I'm just sitting in my car until I have to go into work. But on the way to work, I found myself crying over a dude again. Ugh. Cringe.
There we go, guys. There we go. Chad had then broken another heart once again. But hey, I'm not mad at Chad. You know, Chad just doing Chad. Chad is out here. He's chatting. Chad is chatting. He's just
But I'm crying over this dude that I was recently talking to, and things were going really good until I disclosed to him that I had herpes. And then things just kind of changed. At first he was really understanding, and then a few days passed, and then he was just like, basically he didn't want to see me romantically anymore because of it, because he was uneducated and doesn't know much about STDs, which is fine, but I deserve somebody that's willing to educate themselves, you know, willing to see me as the person that I am. I'm so much more than a person that has herpes.
You see how these 304s try to make everything your fault? She was out here the best years of her life, letting Chad, Tyrone, Pookie, Ray Ray, Nook Nook, all of them shoot up the club, hitting it raw. And now she got the old hurt dirt. And it's every man's fault because they don't want to date her. Like, if she met a guy that had herpes and she was STD free, would she date him? Now she's sitting here trying to shame the guy, calling him uneducated. I don't know about you guys, but if I was out there dating and a woman tell me that she got some type of STD, all bets are off. I don't care how you look, how good you look, how fat your ass is, all bets are off because my health is more important than a piece of pussy. Like, I mean, what did she expect the guy to do? What she thought the response was going to be? She thought the guy was that desperate? I'm pretty sure he's a Chad. Now, fellas, we all know what type of guy this was. We already knew that he was one of these Chads that had options. This is a guy that has options. And you expect him to pick option hurt dirt over a chick that's STD free? That man ain't taking no chance of contracting that lifetime disease. No, 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 sweetheart. You're going to live with that by yourself. And by this woman's attitude, you can clearly hear that she believes that she still deserves a top tier man, even though she has herpes. That's wild.
Beautiful individual with so much going for me. And it's just frustrating to feel rejected because of this.
Now, this is crazy because she feels bad about being rejected for having an STD. Like, she's mad because a guy doesn't want to take nothing serious with her because of an STD. And that is very serious. Meanwhile, there's a guy out there that's getting rejected because he's 5'11" and not 6 feet tall. Imagine that. She's mad that she's not getting play because she has an STD. Who knew? But then there's a guy out there because he's 1 inch or 2 inches short of 6 feet. He would be rejected, shamed, called short. They'll be saying things. It's giving midget. It's giving step stool. Some bullshit like that. But this lady here has an STD. Hey, I don't think the guy did anything wrong. That was a huge red flag. An STD is a big, huge, gigantic red flag. And if a woman tells you she has an STD, cut it off right there. I think he did a good job by making a sound decision.